What up? This is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix new series, Heirs to the Land. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix Spain for granting me the screeners to this entire new show. They've asked me to not spill spoilers, therefore this review is spoiler free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this video review. Now, a bit of context. Heirs to the Land is not only based on a book, which I've never read, but this is also a sequel to the show called Cathedral of the Sea, which I have not yet watched. But those old episodes are available on Netflix if you want to watch them first before you dive into this follow-up. So yes, I went into screening Heirs to the Land without knowing what to expect really, but since the creative talents behind it are the same folks who gave you Cathedral of the Sea, it's safe to say that both shows carry the same tone, the same style of storytelling, and the same level of brazenness in terms of language, violence, and sexuality. Now, Heirs to the Land is a magnificent, superbly produced, highly absorbing power struggle drama. Much of the setup and the structures kinda reminds you of Game of Thrones, which is still fresh in our memories, but the way that Heirs to the Land conveys its Shakespearean period piece tragedy is nothing short of authentic, genuine, and epic. At the same time, it also has that telenovela vibe that messes with your emotions as the protagonist goes through the ups and downs of his adversity. The story grabs you from the start and doesn't let go. Based on Ildefonso Falcón's novel and directed by Jordi Freites, Heirs to the Land takes us to Barcelona at the end of the 14th century and tells the story of young Hugo Llor, son of a deceased sailor who works in the shipyards thanks to the generosity of one of the most respected men in the city, Arnaud Estanyol. Hugo's dream of becoming a shipbuilder is truncated when the Poich family, a staunch enemy of his mentor, takes advantage of his position before the new king carries out a revenge that they had been cherishing for years. Heirs to the Land covers so many grounds and the character development is so complex and it morphs every few episodes. And so you really feel like you're getting your subscription money's worth by watching the entire 8 episodes. The technical aspects of the making of this show, from the production designs to the costumes to the set decor, are remarkable. Again, I've never read the books, but these characters are fictional, set against a medieval Inquisition Spanish backdrop, and to describe it as spared no expense would be the understatement of the year. The performances of all the actors across the board are compelling and transformative, and you know they've done a great job when we feel strongly about hating or loving their characters, and so that is what you get out of them in spades. But it's the scripts that are the ultimate victor in all this. The incredible personal journey of Hugo, riddled with pain, romance, suffering, triumph, and vengeance, is one that will make you wonder how could anybody live such a long, eventful life, while the rest of us could only dream of becoming extraordinary. And this show is filled to the brim with characters that could turn from good to evil and back the other way around in a blink of an eye. That is where the telenovela vibe kicks in. It's all in the intense, fiery passion of their desires and confrontations that get more and more riveting with every secret kept and every truth revealed. I'm not gonna lie, some of the scenes are awfully difficult to watch. Heirs to the Land doesn't hold back when chronicling misogyny, anti-Semitism, persecution, sexual assault, and how simplistic and ignorant those folks in that era can be with matters of religion. In its own way, this show calls out the ridiculousness of patriarchal society driven by superstitions instead of logic and empathy. It all comes down to absolute power corrupts absolutely, from the king to the church bishop to the person who's supposed to be the hero. Heirs to the Land is more than just a binge-worthy show. It's an experience, and one that I definitely cannot get enough of.